Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Panhard EBR90. It's a tier 9 French light tank, even though it's a wheelie. And this one belongs to FiliPer1n0. And he sent it in to me a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd do this replay directly after I did the one for Baseman from Hell in his EBR105. Well, unlike the EBR105, the Panhard EBR90 did actually exist. They made 28 of them for Portugal. What a solid tank, you might say. Well, loosely calling it a tank. It's normally a mobile spotter, an active spotter, mainly because you need to make use of that speed to spot the enemy and then get away from them as fast as you can. So if you did get spotted, you're in trouble. Oh, he's been spotted, and it's an ELC 790 who made a quick dash to try and get as far down the lane as he could. Now he's firing his 90mm gun, capable of 240 alpha, penetrating 185mm of armour, but he's using the HE rounds instead, and they're capable of doing 320 alpha, penetrating 75mm of armour, so they can easily get through an ELC, because ELCs do not have much in the way of armour. In fact, it's only tens of millimeters. Okay, so he's moving a bit further forward to try and spot the enemy, and he's found a convoy. Nice, doing a bit of static spotting here, but he's reloaded around, and it's an armor piercing one this time. He should be able to get through the convoy because it's fairly thinly armored. It's got a very big gun though. Just waiting till the guy goes behind the cover, and in fact actually he got wiped out by a 274A, so he's decided to move further forward and see if he can spot any more of the enemy. And he's found another one. It's a lurver, and he didn't get spotted, so the lurver didn't see him, and he still can't see him, so he's firing rounds in using the bush mechanic, but the lurver is reacting to those shots. Oh, that one went through the turret, and the lurver's gone. So he's now spotting enemies who are way behind him. He's at the back of the map. There is Arty in this game, but the Arty's not where we would expect him to be. He's actually elsewhere. And look at this, he's behind an AMBT, an IS-32, and he's putting rounds into their rears. They must be very, very disappointed. And yep, the AMBT took another round for 235. He's able to get this damage with standard armor piercing, mainly because he's behind those guys, but he did get spotted this time. And yeah, that IS-32's, ow, yes, he did manage to get around him. So FiliPer1n0's decided to relocate to avoid him losing any more hit points. He just found a T10, doesn't really want to tangle with that guy's 120, actually it's your 122, he is a 122. Oh, got spotted again, goes below the ridge line, pumps one in. Now, who's next? Well, he's spotting an Iron Army over by the centre line. As you know, that's a pattern. Goes for the IS-32 again. Might as well respond, but no, likes that T28 prototype who's behind the wrecked carriage. I'm not sure if that one went in, actually. Might have hit the wrecked carriage. Oh, EBR90 needs set him alight! Oh, he set him alight and got another 185 off that. And he gets him again. Shows he's got a very good eye. The EBR's coming over here. He doesn't like it. And at close range, he puts another one in, but the EBR responds. Now, you just got to keep a close eye. Oh, he gets another one in. Oh, the kill shot goes to the 274. Yep, and he's got a patrol duties now. And he thanks the 274 because he saved him the worry of actually that EBR getting another shot at him, because he left him on only 4 hit points. T28 takes a round. He's out the game. That's a kill. That's his first kill of the game. but he's already accumulated 3,390 of actual damage and almost, well, more for spotting. Tries to go for the lower plate of the IS-3 but doesn't get it. Now he's got the T10, uses the wreck for the Lerva. T32, they've got strong turrets. He's picking his target. Side of the turret, that'll do. Okay, he's got the IS-3 who's trying to shoot at our teammates who are coming in at him from his front, but we can shoot at him from rear. Our team are 6 up on the enemy at the moment. And that one goes in and gets the kill. So he's got his second kill of the game. T10. Nope, didn't get that one, but the T10's gone. And that means there's only 4 enemies left. They've got an Arty, the M53, M55, an Object 283, a Bisonte C45 and an AMBT. Oh, he's found the Arty. He was over the centre line, but unfortunately that was a bit of a snapshot. And the kill shot goes to our Object 263. Okay, just a quick look to see if he could scout where the enemy is. Found the Bisonte. Oh, he actually hit him at that long range, but it didn't do any damage. Then he's got the 283. And it's going back for the Bisonte again. The 283 is actually too close to that ridge line. He's in defilade now, so we can't get any damage unless he goes down there. Tries to pump a round into his engine bay. He's fighting when he's actually reversing. Oh! And the kill shot goes to our 263. That's it. That's the end of the game. I think you can tell why FiliPer1n0 sent this replay in. It's not only an ace tanker for an incredible amount of damage, both by actual damage and spotting. It's not only a spotter badge, but he got his 3rd mark of excellence in that game, as well as a fire effect, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6, and he got a patrol duty as well for spotting at least 6 enemy tanks and being the only one spotting them whilst they were damaged. Sadly, he couldn't get the scout medal because mainly a lot of the enemy actually went over to the other side of the battlefield, and it wasn't possible for him to get close enough before that ELC EBR90 spotted him. But his win rate from that battle was 10,975, so it was a very good game for FiliPer1n0 in the EBR90. We look at the team score, we can see that the highest damage in that game went to the 274A, the guy who helped him out with that lovely kill shot on the EBR90 on the enemy team. He got a level Slayer's medal as well as a high caliber for 4,143 hit points of damage. The second highest damage in the game went to FiliPer1n0 and he picked up a patrol duty for 4,007. And the third highest damage, well, that went to the 263. We saw kill that enemy 283 at the end of the game, and he got a top gun in that game and 2,777 hit points. When it came to kills, it was the 263 who did the best. He got 6 kills, a top gun. 3 kills went to the 274A, and well deserved as well because they were good shots at the right moment. And FiliPer1n0 picked off 3 kills as well, and he did that because he was right behind the enemy, shooting them in the ass at very long range, and there was nothing they could do really. It was only the enemy EBR who was able to respond, and yes, he did get some damage on FiliPer1n0, but thankfully that 274A intervened at the right moments after that last shot left him on only 4 hit points. When it came to base XP, yes, he's way at the top, 1,715, mainly down to the spotting. 1,149 went to the 274A and 947 went to the 263. So only 2 players managed to get over 1,000, and that was FiliPer1n0 and the Object 274A. He fired 31 shots in that game. That's a huge amount for an EBR. 24 of them were direct hits and 18 penetrations. Damage of 4,007 hit points, of which 1,155 were at more than 300 meters. So a fair bit of damage at long range, but he did do some close range shots as well. 4 hits received, 3 of them were pens, 1 non-pen, and he spotted 4 enemy vehicles at the start of the game. 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, 6,145 hit points of spotting assist. So he didn't do quite as much spotting as the Baseman did, but Baseman was in a grand battle, and when there's a grand battle, you're up against 30 enemies. So it's possible to do much more in the way of spotting as Baseman did. So 6,145 spotting on a tier 9 game. Yes, I'm sure that is a good total. In fact, that was a game-winning total because he actually enabled his team to move way up the north end of the map without having to worry about anyone shooting them from that direction. 80,357 credits for the battle, 40,179 from holiday ops, 536 credits altogether, but he did use a lot of premium ammo in that game, and as a consequence he actually made a small loss of 3,345 credits. But he doesn't need to use the premium ammo anymore because mainly he's got his third mark, and now he can do it selectively, only using the premium rounds when he absolutely needs it. 2,572 XP, and that's all he took away because he's been busily drilling this EBR90 and using it as hard as he could to try and get the average up to get that third mark of excellence. So well done for the grind. He certainly showed you can do it with the third mark. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. A very interesting game because he just basically almost drove straight up the map, and well, it did stop to get rid of that convoy first, but once the convoy was gone, it was easy for him to take advantage of the enemy. And I've never seen an EBR almost go stationary and take pot shots at the enemy from their rear from a long way away. That was something new as well. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.